Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. Improve your vocabulary with me. So, let's start our first word. Lackadaisical means carelessly or lazy. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. She has a lackadaisical approach to finding a new job. Next example. A plethora of projects were offered. However, he had a lackadaisical attitude to working on any project. Ransack means to search the place. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. I ransacked my cupboard for my new shirt. Next example. Hooligans ransacked the house. However, found nothing valuable. Frisk means to use your hands to search someone's body. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. They all were frisked at the airport. Next example. Everyone is frisked at the mall. When they step in. Frugal means careful in spending money. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. They lived an extremely frugal life, avoiding all luxuries. Next example. We're planning a frugal Christmas. Omit means to not include something. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. Deliberately, you are omitted from that meeting. Next example. I would be shattered if my name were omitted from the list of contributors. Immersed means completely involved in something. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. He is going to immerse himself in that session. Next example. They are immersed totally in robbery crime. Slaughter means mass killing. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. Most of the cattle would be sent for slaughter. Next example. I was helpless to stop the slaughter. Brink means edge. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. The company was on the brink of collapse. Next example. Our scientists are on the brink to find out the cure for the COVID virus. Ajar means slightly open. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. She left the door ajar so that we could hear what they were saying. Next example. Please ajar the door. I am not able to my baby from the outside. Optimistic means hopeful and confident about the future. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. I am extremely optimistic having taken a discussion about Canada PR. Next example. The meeting was finished with an optimistic result. Stampede means the mass movement of people at a common direction. I have two examples, so let's start with the first example. Post the bomb explosion in the mall. All individuals were stamped towards the exit door. Next example. Several shopkeepers were injured in the stampede as shop doors opened on the first day of the sale. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel.